Hi Stalkers, this is Elaine again and welcome in the first episode from Separate Ways, which is a campaign dedicated strictly for Ada. I've already recorded a couple episodes from Separate Ways before. Let me say that I wasn't prepared for the stuff that this campaign has to offer. Let me say it that way, let me put it that way. We'll be able to see what influence on the action Ada really had, how everything looked from the perspective of Ada, from Ada's perspective, and I think that will begin the episode. Okay, so game start.
The only reason I've taken on this mission is to get closer to my own objective. No matter what happens, I can't let anyone figure that out. Of course, hiding in the shadows isn't my style. I'll have to reveal myself to him and offer advice once in a while.
No vamos. ¡Ay, qué madre! Te cogí.
So I see you've managed to arrive at the village on time.
Yes, but nobody remembered to roll out my red carpet.
The villagers there are all being controlled. They automatically attack any intruders. Ring the church bell. That should quiet them down for a while.
Sounds like they're good, obedient boys and girls.
Unfortunately, time is not a luxury we have. Gather as much information as you can about the parasites and finish off this little tour.
Okay, chapter 1. Ring the church bell. So you can see that even now, after a couple minutes, maybe a minute or so of cutscene, we can already tell that Ada had a big influence on the plot, because she was the one that rang the church bell. So she really saved us. Exit, mission info, mission directives. This is pretty much the old cutscene, all dialogues from the cutscene, just put into a note, so we won't be reading that. Okay. This is how it looks like. We start off with Blacktail and Shotgun. We cannot upgrade our weapons, but they are pretty... yeah, they are upgraded in some manners. And the Shotgun is a bit on the weaker side, because you can see that it's on the third level of firepower, and it's only on 5.0, but it has 12 rounds in a magazine. Plus, as Ada, one thing that stood out to me immediately after playing the normal, standard campaign and her campaign is that her campaign, or I have the remastered edition, the remastered HD 60 frames per second edition, stuff like that. Okay. The cutscene just cut off. I don't know why. What the heck? I didn't know that they have stuff like that. At least here. I wasn't expecting that. But it should run smoothly. I was running the Linux campaign in 30 FPS. Same goes for this campaign. I am also running it in 30 FPS, but it feels much smoother and it looks much better for me, at least for me. And in some cases you can see that it was actually ported from a console remastered edition, so I presume that from Xbox, because in some cases you can even see that they didn't even change the little prompts that are prompting you to, for example, kick someone or pick up something or end a conversation, stuff like that. Sometimes they didn't change those in some cases. Plus, Ada has a hook, which we can use in hookshot. We can use it on couple of occasions, and you know, this is insignificant. Okay, you can see that sometimes it's going to be plot related, sometimes it's not. They are going to be endless, I think, so we'll have to ring the charge bell. But before I will do that, let me explore everything that I can. As I already said, we cannot... oh gosh. I hear the Dr. Salvador and I'm immediately scared. I don't know why. Check. Saddler. You see, Ada already knows this bed is covered in stains. I certainly wouldn't let filth like that touch my skin. Okay. But you can see that Ada immediately knows who Saddler is. And like Leon couldn't even check it. I mean, the game wasn't even prompting us to check it, to check the painting of Saddler. Ada can do this, and she will tell you that, well, Saddler. So that's pretty cool. Besides that, I don't have anything negative to say about this campaign. More positive stuff, actually. Open. The door won't budge. It feels as though someone is pushing against it from the other side. Okay. This... Excuse me, but I'm still going to call it a campaign, as it's not really a full-blown campaign, but we really have to preserve ammo here. So, yeah, fun kicks and using knife. Knife is going to be your best friend in this scenario. Okay, maybe let's call it a scenario, not a campaign. Because some people may be offended that it's not really a campaign. Because according to Wikipedia, on Evil Source, oh gosh, which by the way I was using for transcription of all of the notes on the main campaign, the door won't open. It's locked, and the cult insignia is etched into the door. I won't be checking all of the houses and stuff because we ain't got time for that. Oh, welcome. Wait, at first I will reload and collect everything that I can. I'm not open yet. As you can see, I don't have my blue torches set up. But I suppose the customer comes first. Sell me some treasure and buy some weapons.
What are you
Okay, mission 1, treasure map.
Is that all?
Yeah, let's buy it.
Thank you. Come back anytime.
I would not be able to buy anything else anyways, so yeah. You can see that I was already playing this scenario before, but really I wanted to re-record it because I think that it's going to be even better. Open. I suppose that I should be looking at the map. Oh, there is a treasure! Can I come back there? I have to get to the church. There's no time to go back now. Really? What a douchebag. Behind me? Of course. Great. Fun kicks and melee attacks in general are that much better that you can hurt couple enemies at the same time, using them. The thing that I like about the Punisher as a the Blacktail as a pistol is that... What? Okay, shotgun shells. Is that it has a pretty high chance of critical hit. Green gem, okay. It has a pretty high chance of critical hit. I don't think... Oh, you see. But I don't think that I have any grenades. Do I? Okay. Definitely... Okay, I have to pull out something bigger. I have 42 rounds for this guy, so not too bad. At the same time, I wasn't really prepared for that. But they both died. You can see how much smoother everything looks. Although the game is still running at fixed 30 FPS. Same as the main scenario was. But as I already said, I think that it's just ported. Instead of being coded separately, like the main campaign, main scenario was. I don't even know how to feel about it, because... Okay... because I would understand it in a couple months after the premiere. But this version is from year 2014. And we have 2018 currently. I don't understand why they didn't patch it, by any mean. This game doesn't get the attention that that it needs, because it's a very good game, and I'm glad that the remastered edition came out. That I finally have a PC to really run it and record it at the same time in quite a nice frame rates. But at the same time, I'm kind of disappointed that... Oh, red gem. Just like that. I'm kind of disappointed that they treated console gamers better than PC gamers. I mean, of course, most consoles can pull out only 30 FPS in most games. Whilst, you know, my PC would be powerful enough to pull out those 60, fixed 60 FPS in this game as well. But if I weren't recording, or if I were recording using a capture card, which I don't currently have. I mean, I have a capture card, but only for old consoles, you know, RCA and S-Video, and I would not call it an upgrade, you know. Let's see the doors. Open. The door won't open. It looks like something may fit into this round indentation. Okay, here we have it. Operate. 3 family insignias of the dead rangers. Whatever. It looks like the dial only turns clockwise in either 4 or 5 increments. Turn the dial how many increments? Okay, take. You got the round insignia. And you can see that it locks down. And it locks us with those 2 villagers. If I can pull out a nice headshot on you, that would be great. Okay, thank you. Unless something is set in the mechanism, the bars won't open. So at least for now we have to put it back there. Use the round insignia. Aha, and obviously it locks down. More of you? I'm not about to fight with you, bros. Wait. Did I collect everything? Not really. But this is in a church itself, so... I don't know if I already said it. I may be repeating myself over and over and over again, but... This scenario is more... targeted towards the action than An actual survival horror. Okay. Chainsaw Sister. I guess that's not really a sister because she doesn't have a sister currently, because we killed them both. As Leon. Green cat's eye. Great. Open. It won't budge. Something is holding the door firmly in place from the other side. And you can see that. I'm sorry. You can see that Ada was the one that put the green cat's eye there. Everything seemed super sketchy and super fitted, super, you know, made up, I would say, in many places. And now we can see that, yeah, indeed, someone planned it out, but Ada was like a good archangel, you know, helping us. But she even said it in the intro, that he, so Leon, will need my help from time to time. So, yeah, check. Okay, it opens up, take, round insignia. Unless something is said, okay. Green cat's eye. You inserted the green cat's eye. Which is pretty interesting, because... Oh, I can't take it. It's pretty interesting because Leon didn't have to put anything there. And the bars didn't close, plus this was completely optional. Plus we had to find the round insignia by ourselves anyways. Let's check that. Open. The door won't open, okay. Round insignia. Examine. A round object with a strange symbol. It fits inside the door of the church. Use the round insignia. Un forastello! At first. Okay. Purple gem. Oh, in fact. So we have all three of them to combine it with something, I don't know what. This mask, presumably. I don't remember how this mask was called. Maybe just a mask? It feels as though someone is pushing against it from the other side. Once again? They're up there! Waiting for me! Check. The door won't open, it's locked. I can hear someone whimpering on the other side. We'll be able to hear it if the music will be quiet, so... At first... Dad, look! It's a good kush! This is the dollar store. How good can it be?
Dad, look! It's the good kush!
This is the dollar store. How good can it be?
Operate. Oh. It's reversed. Okay, so let's operate the red one. I guess that you know all of those puzzles and stuff, so I won't be explaining it once again. This is the exact same stuff that we solved in the Leon's campaign. Just like that. Combine. I'm smart. Okay, and it reversed. This is closing up, okay.
Oh, la campana. Es hora de rezar. Tenemos que irnos. Lord Sattler.
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
Resident Evil Separate Ways. End of the chapter.
Here's what I know so far. Osmond Sadler's cult is known as Los Illuminados. They've resurrected some sort of parasitic organism they call Las Plagas. That's all my organization knows for sure, though Sadler's occult activities seem worthy of investigation. The Salazar family Castellans for generations possessed the ability to control Las Plagas. The organization's hypothesis is that a unique frequency of sonic wave, sensed only by the parasites, is used to control them. The same principle used in dog whistles. This was inferred through the analysis of a tissue sample we retrieved. The tissue contained an organ presumably used for sensing sound waves. I've seen cult members carrying ceremonial rods, and I wonder if they emit these sounds. Of course, this is purely theoretical. The organization needs samples of the parasite to confirm or disprove these theories. That is the main objective of my mission, and the only way to prove my loyalty to the organization. The opening moves in this chess game have been played. There's no turning back now.
Okay, but at least for now, that's it. So, thank you for watching, and as always, stay awesome. Bros guys, to też Blue guys. Bye.